Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Ironman. In the last video, I reached 50 mil Slayer XP and I got some collection log slots, including the Joker Champion Scroll, putting me now at 6 out of 10 for the Champion Scrolls. What's the plan for this video? Well, as I'm recording this, Leagues 5 starts tomorrow, which means for the rest of the day today, I'm going to be working on the intro to that and the thumbnail and planning stuff out for the league, which means I am going to be AFKing today. Well, not only today, but for the next several weeks, or however long I end up playing the league. The main goal of this video is going to be to get as much XP as possible, and most importantly, hit the 1 billion total XP milestone, which will be the first time I ever hit 1 bill XP on any account ever. Although seeing as this is the account I have the most XP on, technically every XP I gain on this account puts me as the most XP I've ever gained on the account ever. But anyways, I'm going to reset some of the XP trackers for skills I think I'll end up training. I'm currently at about 989 mil XP, so we'll see how much total XP I end up gaining throughout this video. I mean, it's going to be at least 11 mil, but probably more than that. My main thing that I'm going to be AFKing is going to be woodcutting because I need something that's super AFK and super consistent, and redwoods just takes the cake for that. But for today, because I'm not going to be like playing 2 accounts at once plus trying to edit daily videos, that doesn't start till tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing some cooking today, and maybe later on in the league when I'm not constantly recording and trying to make daily videos, maybe then I could switch back over to cooking. But starting with the cooking for today, I currently have still over 200,000 raw karambwans. So I'm going to get back to working on the league stuff and let's get this XP gain started. I gained about 1.5 mil cooking XP today though, but I need to go to bed because it's getting late, the league is going to start soon, and I got to get myself set up at Redwoods before I go to bed. I am going to be doing leagues on my main account, not on this account. Before I get started, I want to see how many Forester's rations I have. I have about 17k, so hopefully that lasts the entirety of the league. I don't know if it will. And then I want to see, I have 83k redwood logs at the moment, and I'm currently sitting at almost 68 mil woodcutting XP. During the last league, I did the same thing. I AFK'd at redwoods the whole time while I played the league on my main, and I did get the beaver last time. We'll see if I get another one this time during this league. And speaking of pets, I was just thinking about how some of my favorite memories in OSRS are getting pets and rare drops. And I feel like a lot of those I can associate with whatever was going on in my life at the time. Like the beaver that I got when I was making daily videos during the last league, or the mining pet when me and Spookdog were moving into a house together for the first time. There was the KQ pet right after I bought my car and we had just got back from a road trip. And you can't forget the time that me and Spookdog both got the Hell Puppy on the same day. This nostalgia segment has been sponsored by Creator Crafted, a company run by RuneScape players. They've got all kinds of products like LED signs, plushies, statues, mouse mats, metal posters, stickers, all based around OSRS. There's currently a winter sale and everything on the site is discounted, plus you'll get an additional 10% off with my code MUDKIP or by going to the link in the description or scanning the QR code. Pretty solid first day today of AFKing during leagues. I gained over 1.1 mil woodcutting XP. At this XP rate, that's like 16.5 hours. Not bad. It is Thanksgiving today, and Fapple is maxing. You know, that team we've been kind of sort of competing with for the high scores ranks. LeBronathan from the team is about to max in just a bit. Oh, look at that. We're popping a bottle of champagne at Thanksgiving with our families. Oh, it's so cool. We're having troubles with the champagne bottle. You know, it happens. Shake it. It happens. Yeah. Big congrats on Max. If we combine our XP, I think Andy still wins. That's so funny. Yo, I just got 70 mil woodcutting XP. Just got a virtual woodcutting level 116. Just about to go to bed, but I think this is my biggest day yet. Maybe even the biggest day I'm going to have, a 1.1 mil woodcutting XP day at Redwoods. We are now about 1 week into the league. Only 1 week. I just checked the forestry kit and I only have about 400 rations left. I can't believe I went through that many that fast. I unfortunately don't have that many leaves. I mean, I could use some of the lower tier leaves. So I guess I'll start using up the maple ones, or I'll go through the U and then the maple. All done making a bunch of rations for now. There's another 19k. We'll see how long that lasts. Oh my god, I'm doing Inferno on the league right now, and I just got the funny feeling like I would have been followed at 77 mil XP. Hey, just got a virtual woodcutting level of 117. No shot, bro. A third one? I don't think Spookdog can't see any of the notifications I'm getting because she's logged into the league right now. Oh my god. It was just yesterday I got the second one. Here, let's go to all pets. Third beaver. I know Spookdog just wants to get one. 78 mil XP. Yeah, as expected, she is not very happy about that. She's even swearing. What the frick? I cannot believe I missed it by probably like 2 to 3 days. I hit 1 bill total XP. Whoa. It is currently December 8th, so I probably got it on like the 5th. Yeah, probably on the 5th. I went back to check when I hit 900 mil XP, and that was October. I think it was October 4th. Wait, let me double check. Yeah, October 4th. So it was like exactly 2 months to go from 900 mil to 1 bill. Here's the character summary and all that stuff. And I am still playing leagues at the moment. Probably at least another week or two before I come back to playing this account. Or full-time maining this account. Woohoo! 80 million woodcutting XP. It's kind of catching up to cooking. As I go to bed tonight on December 10th, this is the last time I'm ever going to be pressing the thumbs up button, because with the game update today that's about to come out, they are replacing the thumbs up and down buttons on the logout panel with a 1 to 5 star rating. My everyday life is going to be changed drastically. You don't understand the significant impact this has on me. Here is what we have now. Well, you've probably seen it by the time this video is going up, but that's what we got. There was another thing that happened with today's update. This was a RuneLite update. They changed how all the icons look. They yassified everything. They made them all like HD 4K looking. They do look good. I feel like it's easier to tell what each of them are though, especially if it's your first time looking at the high scores on RuneLite. A newer player may not be able to tell at first glance what each of them were previously, but now I feel like it is very obvious. They got my boy Obor flexing on the timeline. No way, I'm in the league right now. You know, I'm chopping redwoods on the main still. And look who I ran into. What are the odds of that? Very small Gillinor. No, I've run out of Forester's rations again. How could this keep happening? Why am I gaining so much woodcutting XP? I've run out of all the good leaves. I have willow, oak, and regular. I guess I'm going to use willow leaves then. How many rations do I get with each shark? How many use sharks even? 18 each. I feel like I'm wasting sharks. There's another 28k Forester's rations. That really should for sure last for the rest of my time playing the league. It is currently, no matter what country you're in, it is currently 12/12, December 12th. And I think I have maybe another week at most left in me in the league before I get to Dragon Cup and wrap up. So yeah, that should last. That should be good. A virtual woodcutting level. This one is 118. 85.5 mil XP. Oh my god, another beaver. That's the third one this video in the last like 2 weeks. 87.7 mil. Let's open up the collection log, go to all pets. I now have a total of 4 beavers on the GIM. The drop rate for the beaver at redwoods with the felling axe and the forester's rations, it's about 30 mil XP. So I should have expected 3 of them, about 3 and 87 mil XP, but I have 4. Every single time I've been getting the beavers and showing them to Spookdog, she's like, "Good morning, I just uploaded my final leagues video, which means I am back to the main game. I've been chopping for 3 weeks now." Let's take a look at, well, I guess you can see right here what I gained at 21 mil woodcutting XP. So that's like 1 mil XP per day. And here's what the stack of redwood logs is up to, 123k. I do still have a lot of footage to edit for this GIM video, but because I'm not playing 2 accounts at once, I don't need to mega AFK. So I'm gonna go back to cooking and get the cooking XP up because woodcutting has taken over as my highest skill, or my highest non-combat skill. 89.7 mil versus 89.3 mil, and cooking is a lot faster XP per hour. I'd rather save the woodcutting XP for when I really need to AFK, but editing is fine. I'm sitting at the computer the whole time. I did a little bit of cooking before the league started and a few hours during the league. My current cooking XP gained in this video is up to 2 mil. Before I get started here. What is this? A milestone in this video that's not for woodcutting? This is 90 mil cooking XP. That looks nice. It has been 3+ weeks since I've done a farm run, since I've upkept my kingdom. Think of all the Hesperies I missed out on. I haven't even switched out of my gear. I've had the deposit worn items button hidden this whole time. I just put on my seaweed stuff today, but for the most part I haven't done anything besides chop redwoods. So I'm gonna do a farm run, and that should help me ease myself back into the game and get used to my bank again a little bit and get used to where all the items are. I got these clues I gotta trade in for a master. Oh, it feels good to be back to gaining XP in the main game where the XP sticks around forever. What is my favor down to now? 26%? Does it really go down? Okay, wow, I didn't realize it goes down that fast. Got the favor back up to 100, and may as well top this up too while I'm here. Cash stack is at, oh wait, that's the wrong. The cash stack is now at 126.8 mil. Since the title of this video is going to be something probably about getting 1 bill XP, which by the way, I'm now at 1 bill 14 mil. But because it's going to be about like the billion XP milestone, I may as well keep this as a skilling video, and we'll save the PVM for the next video. So I'm going to come up with some skilling thing to do. Whew, oh man, after a long day of blood, sweat, and tears in the desert, I finally reached 25k buckets of sand that I can now buy. Just kind of ignore the top right that shows I barely gained any XP today. I may have already had 23k buckets of sand in there from before, but I still mined 2k already today, and I will continue to mine more. I got a fallow step, and I couldn't use my music cape because I don't have all the music tracks. I untrimmed it because I thought maybe it was holiday tracks that I was missing, but no, I still can't teleport with it. These are the 2 tracks that I don't have, and they're both in Varlamore, so let's go get those so I can use the music cape again. I am in Alderaan right now, running south. I've never been here, I've never seen this. Even in the League, I never went to this spot. The last music track is at the Sunset Coast, which I've definitely been to before, but they added this music track with Varlamore Part 2. This was part of Varlamore Part 1, but they added more music tracks, and now I have the music track. Now I could trim the cape, or now I could teleport with the cape. I got the music cape back. Wait, I almost forgot, of course, now that I have the music cape, I could finally play the game. I think a good use of my AFK time rather than cooking, at least maybe for the next couple days or something, would be doing forestry, because as I showed earlier in the video, I pretty much ran out of leaves. At least the good leaves. The highest tier of leaf I have now is willow leaves, and even then there's not that many leaves left. I do have a decent amount of rations, but I would like to get that stack up a bit more. If I were to theoretically over time go for 200 mil woodcutting, I would need a lot more than this. So I'm gonna hop on over to the forestry world and start collecting some leaves when I AFK. I do have the forestry collection log done already, so yes, this is in fact strictly to get leaves. I'm still not used to the XP drops being so low after playing the League for 3 weeks. I keep expecting to see like 1,000+ XP at a time. One more log. One more log. That's 90 million woodcutting XP. Oh, this is so cool. I just logged in and it shows me the, I got the email with this and I kind of skimmed over it. But this is cool. It shows it in game too, the summary of the last year. And when I clicked on it, it logged me in. During the League, I was uploading daily videos for pretty much 3 weeks straight. So it was a lot of work. And now that I'm back to the main game, I've just been mining for the most part when I'm actively playing, and then AFK woodcutting when I'm AFKing, and it's been nice. It's been a very nice change of pace, being able to relax, watch YouTube, sit back, not have to think about anything, not worry about making the daily videos. We left the house yesterday. We were out like most of the day. But anyways, like I said earlier, I would be doing more mining in this video, and it has once again been another 6 to 7 hours of mining, and the sand in the grinder is now capped out at 25k again. However, the problem is that I don't have enough buckets to collect 25k more buckets of sand. So I'm going to buy more buckets, but not just enough buckets to get me 25k or 50k. I'm going to buy enough buckets to get my stack of sand up to 1 mil. I still don't know for sure if I'm actually going to go for it. This is something I'm slowly chipping away at over time. But theoretically, if I was going to set a goal for this sand, I think 1 million would be a good number. So I'm going to buy like about 700k. Or a bit under 700k buckets. I'll start with 10 mil in my inventory, and I'll be buying the buckets of sand from this chest, the Culinarmancer's chest, not that one, buy food. For now, while I'm buying this sand, I'm going to swap the left click to be buy food, so I don't have to right click every time. It'll just bring me right to this menu. Also, swap the left click to be buy 50. I'm only buying 1 inventory per world, because the GP does go up a little bit, and it doesn't take too long to hop worlds. You may notice that when you hop worlds, the tab that's automatically selected here every time by default is the world hopper, but you can switch that. You'll see now that I'm in a new world, the world hopper is what's selected, but there's this plugin called default tab, and you could set what the default tab is. I have it set to inventory. So now I'm hopping worlds again, and you'll see once I appear in the new world, instead of the world hopper being selected, it's the inventory. It might be very slightly cheaper to buy it from this location at Ortis Farm. It's very minimal though, but figured I would mention that. There's all the buckets bought. That took about an hour and a half, so it was like close to 500k buckets per hour that I'm able to buy, or a bit under that. The total cost, I spent about 4.25 mil, 4.26 mil. And I did the calculations. The cost per bucket was about 6.23 GP per bucket. Now again, I spent about 4.25 mil to buy these buckets, and what is the value of them? 4.1 mil. So if you're looking for a money-making method that loses you about 100k GP per hour, then oh boy, do I have some good news for you. And honestly, spending a bit over 4 mil GP on something isn't really that big of a deal to me at this stage in the account. So even if I don't ever end up going for the 1 mil sand, it's not like I wasted that much GP. It's not that much of a cost, but yeah, let's claim another 25k sand for 1.25 mil GP. And there's the stack now. I am at about 1/3 of the way to that 1 million possible potential theoretical goal. Here's the total remaining cash stack. I got about 120 mil left. I am hunting chins right now. I did not realize this milestone was even close to coming up, but I just got 60 mil hunter XP. Just doing my occasional trying for the chin pet thing. I'm gonna wrap up my hunter session here. I had another 1551 shots at the chin pet for a 1 out of 95,898. Never lucky. This was about 3.5 to 4 hours worth. We got a virtual farming level coming in. There's level 111, which is 42.7 mil farming. I chose the wildy in leagues, and it's my first time going into the wildy in the main game, but I would always bring all my items and my full cash stack and everything with me when I would go into the wildy, because that's how leagues is. But now that I'm back to the main game, I'm paying extra attention and trying extra hard to make sure I'm not bringing important things into the wildy. I talked about this in my last league video, but there's many reasons why I'm not playing the league on this account this year. But one of the reasons is I realized that if I were to play, it would be mainly because I want the cosmetics on this account, because as an Iron Man type of account, you can't just buy them off the GE like a main account could. But I thought about the fact that since the last league, I never bought any of the rewards. So I spend like 300 plus hours over the next 3 to 4 weeks playing the league for cosmetic rewards that I may or may not even ever end up buying. Because it has been a year since the previous league, and I haven't spent any of the points. So if I really cared, you would think I would have spent them, right? So it doesn't seem worth the time for me. Plus a lot of other factors why I'm not playing the league on this account. Mainly I just don't feel like it. I have a lot of stuff I want to do in the main game. But that reminded me, I never spent my Deadman points on this account. For a second I was like, wait, where's my Deadman points at? Did they expire or something? But I looked it up. You have to log into the permanent Deadman world, the world 345, which I've never logged into on this account. But you have to do that in order to get the points in the main game. So let's do that, and I'll just log out right away. You've been granted 30,006 Deadman points. Now I'm going back to the main game. When I played Deadman a while back, the reason why I got 30,000 points is because 30,000 is the amount to buy one of each of the rewards. They're not collection log slots though, just like the league's rewards. First thing here, Armageddon weapon scroll. Use it on Nigel to unlock your Deadman Armageddon ornament theme for your weapons. So let's use that on him. Unlock. And now I'm able to bring him an AGS, Darkbow, Voidwaker, or Volatile Nightmare Staff, and he'll change the theme. It's not like you're using up the scroll per weapon. This is a permanent unlock. You can toggle the weapons with him anytime. If you somehow lose or get rid of the weapon, you don't lose the ability to then toggle future weapons that you get with Nigel, and you could always toggle it back and forth by using it on him. Next, we have the Armageddon Teleport Scroll. This changes the home teleport animation. Here, before I use it, I see... Oh. I haven't actually looked at this menu before. I didn't realize that there's all these different options. Okay, so I'm gonna read the scroll and unlock the Deadman Armageddon home teleport. So now when I do the home teleport, this is what we get. I'm not gonna let the whole animation finish because I don't want to leave this area yet, but yeah, you can see what it looks like. That's cool. Next we have the Armageddon Cape Fabric. Let's use it on Nigel. And now, just like with the weapons, that unlocks the ability to give the cool little trim to any of the imbued god capes. So here's the Zami, Guthix, Sarah, and this is what they look like. Very cool. And you are able to store these versions in the cape rack in the POH. Finally, there's the rug, and you could put this rug in a lot of different rooms in the POH. Pretty much whatever room has the rug space in it. It doesn't really fit the theme of my POH, but I'm going to put it here anyways. Probably don't see too many Iron Man type of accounts that have this, because the people that play Iron Man typically aren't the kind of people that also play Deadman. I'm going to put it right here because this is the room that I use the most. The Deadman rug, 4 bolts of cloth. And that is what it looks like. There's some pretty nice contrast between the Nexus and the rug. If you do want to remove the rug to put it in a different room, you do get the rug part back. I'm looking at the prices now. Dang, I didn't realize these were so expensive. The total cost of all 4 of those comes out to 74 mil. I went back to the start of the video to see what my playtime was. It was 531 days and 4 hours. So in this video, the amount of in-game time I have spent has been 16 days and 3 hours. So if we do 16 times 24 plus 3, I've spent 387 hours in game in this video. And I mean, we could probably just round that up, say about 400 hours spent in this video. It's a lot of stuff for one video. In that time, I gained about 22.2 mil woodcutting XP, 384k mining XP, 3.4 mil cooking XP, 600k hunter XP, and finally the total XP gained in this video was about 27.3 mil, putting my total XP on the account, you know, I hit the 1 bill in this video, is now at 1,016,000,000. 0.3. Let's check in with the forestry kit too, because remember I was out of all the leaves above willow. Let's see what I'm at now. I was chopping yew trees for all the non-redwood stuff. I got 664 yew leaves. If I were to use these with sharks, that's about 20k forester's rations. That's pretty good for a few days of casually AFKing yew trees in my AFK time. I got 3 more beavers in this video, putting the total beaver count up to 4, and I gained about 40k, I think it's 41k redwood logs in this video. It would have been more, but the felling axe does have a 20% chance to not give you a log, but I think it's more than worth it because you get the extra woodcutting XP, unless they were to someday add redwood planks or add a use for redwood logs for sailing, in which case maybe it was detrimental that I was using the dragon felling axe, but we'll find that out years in the future. Or maybe even the fletching activity that they're adding to Varlamore in, I don't even know how long. Well, it's currently December. It's a few days before Christmas right now. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but anyways, that has been the skilling video for this video. I do have PVM stuff that I want to get into for the next video, so I think that's a good place to call it here for this video because this is the skilling video. Spookdog is currently still playing leagues. I don't know how much longer she's gonna be playing for, but that's okay because the PVM goal / plan I have for the next video is gonna be an instanced solo thing anyways, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Ooh, one more thing I want to show before wrapping up. I want to show what the duo GIM high scores are currently looking like. So here's what we got. Here's us versus the Team Fapple. We are currently about 43 mil XP ahead of them. And the front page for the duo GIM high scores is about to be filled up with max teams once this team gets a few more levels, or maybe some team on the second page could also possibly beat them there. Either way, the front page is about to be filled up with duo max teams. With all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time. And don't forget to check out the winter sale going on at Creator Crafted. Everything on the site is on sale, and you'll get an additional 10% off by using my code MUDKIP, or by going to the link in the description, or by scanning the QR code, and get a nostalgic RuneScape gift for yourself or someone that you care about.